In the Heartside neighborhood in Grand Rapids have dealt for years with violence and rundown homes. But one woman is working with the city to change that.
24-hour News 8's Casey Jones shows us what plans are on the horizon, how they got there, and the special lady pushing it all forward.
It is quite literally the heart of downtown Grand Rapids, the Heartside neighborhood. But a quick check of the pulse will show vacant, rundown buildings, at times overcrowded sidewalks, and in some areas, dangerous streets. But a woman is now in charge of sending a shock through that system, and her passion for this neighborhood is palpable.
I'm wondering if this job for me has been divine alignment. You're going to give somebody who loves people, who loves speaking, and who believes in the power of relationships an opportunity to be the change she wants to see in her neighborhood. Dude, I was all about it.
Evident in her attitude. When Leticia Lipscomb was approached by the city of Grand Rapids in June of last year to field a quality of life study in Heartside, it was a no-brainer.
We wanted to get a clear understanding of everybody's quality of life as it exists, whether you live, work, or play in Heartside.
To do that, the Heartside residents since 2011 organized listening sessions and knowledge exchange groups. 203 people showed up to that first session. 189 returned for round two.
I think that part of the reason people continue to come to the table is because they are inspired by the fact that the people of Heartside want to help themselves.
She called the area's engagement unprecedented, and as those who lived or worked in Heartside voiced their concerns, themes of change bubbled to the top, and that's where we are now.
When I first started this position, I can remember people saying to me, oh, you have to help create a shared vision for the Heartside neighborhood? Girl, you've got a wicked problem. And I always would laugh at that and embrace it. Number one, because I love a challenge. And number two, because I believe that when you help people recognize the power that is within them, I believe that as a collective, we can change anything.
Lipscomb now has 64 volunteers that she's broken up into 7 different groups. They're city leaders, police officers, and neighbors here that are working on recommendations of change they can bring to the city. Tomorrow and Friday here on Daybreak, we'll talk about the impact that those 7 groups are looking to have. In Heartside, Casey Jones, 24-hour News 8.
And there's more action happening in that area tonight. The Heartside Neighborhood Association is bringing people together with National Night Out Against Crime.
Yeah, this is something that happens across the country every year. The idea is to get police and the people they serve in the same place to get to know each other. This event will run from 6 to 9 tonight at Heartside Park on Ionia. They'll have food, music, fun for families as well.